One must recognize that in today's world, and more so in tomorrow's world, what would matter is our ability to compete in the marketplace. And this cannot be achieved unless each of us, why each of us? It's the people. It's the people who make the difference. And the people have to have the passion. It is this passion which will drive optimum use of scarce resources that we have in a manner slightly better, slightly different than what our competitor is doing. And competitiveness of the enterprises is entirely a function of people's mindset. I was born in a family of government servants. My father was income tax officer, and along with him we moved from town to town. In the process I learned how to make new friends, how to adjust to a new environment. And I think this went a long way in developing, again, a passion for different learnings from different people. In December 1964, I left India for UK. I took my first job with May & Baker, a pharmaceutical company. I did contribute in rationalizing the product costing and the pricing structure. At the same time, I appeared for my cost and management accounting examination and got the first position, got the St. Lawrence Guild Prize. Just the next day, there was a photograph of me and my boss, twice my height, handing over to me this May & Baker Prize of 50 pounds. That's all it was. Something which I regret very much is having not pursued MSc in economics from London School of Economics. They wrote to me that we will arrange the finances. We would like you to pursue further studies with us. My father said, how many degrees you need? Go and work, boy. And that's how I kept on working. 8 years with BICC, 12 years with British Leyland, 6 years with GEC Alstom, and then a few years with Crown Cork, Carno Metal Box groups with some assignments for Coca-Cola and so on. I had the good fortune of working in different disciplines, from finance to manufacturing to marketing to general management, including managing directorship of some joint ventures between these multinationals in different countries. One thing I learned is how to develop people of different cultures, different mindsets. One thing which I learned most was that if others can do it, we can do it better. In 1996, late 1996, I decided to return to India, and I did come across the opportunity to transform the manufacturing culture and the manufacturing side of Aditya Birla Group. We realized that it was not enough just to talk to the CEOs. It was not enough just to spend a few days with them. The show had to be taken to each of our plants so that we could explain, we could create a belief of the masses in what we were going to do and how we were going to do, and what was the end result: enhanced competitiveness. I'm glad we took this assignment. Me and my team undertook many innovative approaches and customized the approaches to suit individual requirements of each plant. Well, as we all know, any initiative for change, any initiative for transformation faces many problems, has a lot of resistance. The first one is, hey guy, we have been running our business profitably. We have survived for so long. We are a dominant player. So where is the need for all these initiatives? The category 2 is, yes, fine, but we are already doing this and that. We are already doing TPM. We are already doing something on the quality side, and that should be good enough. Third thing is the inability of the top management to involve all the people other than in a hierarchical fashion of passing on the instructions. So for us it becomes pretty essential that we explain that your work environment, your housekeeping levels, your supply chain management, your effectiveness of the equipment, your total quality management, your product quality, your process quality, your quality in design, your quality in supplies, quality in delivery, all have to meet world-class standards. Other point was that there are certain aspects of the business which required equal attention. We do talk about people, but this particular model focused on the development of people and the process. Without a good process, you can't get a good product. Therefore, in the marketplace, to be able to deliver a good product, a market-oriented product at the right time, at the right cost, we had to ensure that the process of making that product, making that service was appropriate. Obviously, passion of the people is important. Other thing we did was to create knowledge, to lift the standards of knowledge in the people about the way business should be governed. So this model which explains that, hey guys, we are here to create value for all the stakeholders. What do you mean by all the stakeholders? The problem is, in any organization, there has got to be a belief in what we are doing. There has got to be a common understanding of not only what we are doing, vision and mission, but also how we are going to go there, how we are going to go where we wanted to go. That is this process of transformation and the art of governance. To create this, our holistic model had to be explained. So what we did, held 2-day WCM conference cum workshops, where we ensured that every employee gets an opportunity to understand what this transformation model is, what the methodology is, form the teams, equip the teams, inspire the teams. So if I get 100 out of 100 marks from my internal customer or external customer on account of Q, that is quantity and quality, C, cost, D, delivery and speed, I, innovations and intellectual capital, P, productivity and pride, it is highly likely that I would have earned the respect of my customers, of my peers, of my children. And now we have created a pull factor, that is Chairman's Awards for Manufacturing Excellence. Akin to Olympics, there is a competition between the units. Some have already come to bronze level, silver level, many of them have come to the gold level. So for sustaining the momentum, we had to introduce a pull factor also. For transformation, we have created a push factor whereby every worker, every employee is wanting to contribute and take pride and say, hey guy, I have been given a role to make my company competitive. In terms of results, there has been 30 to 40% reduction in breakdowns, 80 to 90% reduction in accidents, 20 to 60% improvements in quality. There has been significant improvements in productivity, and getting the best out of the people to keep them on their thinking mode, what we call it the improvement proposals, they are just increasing every day. One of the most satisfying part is people taking these concepts to their homes. Tomorrow's leaders are being brought up in these homes. In our own group, our companies, our 60-odd companies, 80,000 people are working towards this objective. And they are working pretty hard, and they are running pretty fast to see that our performance is Six Sigma performance. That's the only way to create value for the stakeholders. No defects in anything we do. Best of quality, best of innovativeness, best of creativity in everything we do. And these ingredients will then drive our competitiveness up, and therefore we shall be a player in the global arena. And if we are a major player in the global arena, where our products, our services, our processes are imbibed by others, are liked by others, I am sure we will be able to protect the economic freedom. I am sure you will be able to take it from there.